Hello, YouTube. Luigi here, approaching Christmas time. Listen, the last video I posted was titled 7 Kershaw Knives, and the truth is I missed two. I missed these two at the bottom. So I want to quickly just throw these in here, pretend this is tagged along with the end of the last video, and then we'll get on with 6 Crkt knives. Sorry about that. This is the Kershaw Crown. You know, this is a $10 knife. Look at the action on that. Look at the blade shape. This crown is an unusual knife because if it didn't have the liner lock, if it didn't have a thumb stud, if it didn't have a pocket clip, it would look like a sway back friction folder with a bolster. So this is an interesting hybrid, and I like bolstered knives. I used to collect Barlows. It's on the heavy side, but boy, does it feel good in the hand. That sway back naturally fits into the pit of your palm, and I like it. A $10 knife, Kershaw Crown. This is an eminently forgettable knife, although it's got some good-looking design features, designed by Dmitry Sinkovich, the Kershaw Nura. Not just I, but others have complained about the really mushy detent on this that it comes with. And I got my nerve up, took this apart, bent the lock bar over to get some more compression against the tang with that detent ball, and it is better. It still ain't great, but I can flick it out now, and I just really couldn't before. All right, these two forgotten Kershaws, I'm going to get off the board, and we're going to concentrate on 6 Crkt knives. The first one is a honey. This is a beaut. Look how thin this is. This is a light-duty gentleman's knife designed by Ken Onion with an unusual feature. The pocket clip is on the side, and it's spring-loaded. So you have to pull this apart first to get it into your pocket, and it's got this knurled, grip for you to do such. It's got stainless steel liners with a titanium carbonitride coating, and it runs on IKBS bearings. And just like we looked at the crown a minute ago with the sway back, this is a reverse sway back. It's counterintuitive. Rather than bending to fit into the pit of your palm, it curves away from it. But because this is a light-duty knife, I don't think you lose a thing with that. This is a brilliant design with effective jimping. It's very sharp, even though it's shallow, and a crowned spine, that rounded spine like the Sebenzas have. It's a hollow grind. And this is, like I say, light-duty gentleman's folder. It's thin. It's got needle-like piercing. This is a honey of a knife. And because it's so thin, and because of the nature of the pocket clip, I think this could fit easily on an inside breast pocket or even the outside breast pocket of a sport coat. Designed by Ken Onion, Crkt, whatever I said, Endorser. This big knife. The James Williams design Crkt Hissatsu. It's got a lock. And in his own demonstrations, he takes this knife, smashes it through a 1/2-inch sheet of plywood all the way up to this thumb disc. This lock, he says, turns this into something that is effectively a fixed blade. This is James Williams, the knife martial arts expert. And to release it, you pull the lock back, and then you do the normal liner lock thing. And it'll drop until it hits the torsion spring, and then you have to close it the rest of the way. Okay. I'm sorry, this was the Swindle. Crkt Swindle. This is the Endorser, designed by Matthew Lerch. I really like the color on the G10 scales. Look at the shape of that blade. It's a small knife, and yet, look at this, I can get all 4 fingers on it. That surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. Some people give this a hit because the metal liners go beyond the G10 covers. And they think that's a hot spot. Well, you want to know something? If you were doing sustained, heavy cutting all day, like you work in a shipping and receiving department and you're cutting up boxes and plastic straps all day, that would wear into you. But I got to tell you, I don't feel it at all in normal, moderate duty, everyday carry type tasks. Good looking knife. Good looking knife. Now I meant to leave these down here with their blades open. The next knife is the big brother to the Endorser. It's the Crkt Moxie, designed by the same Matthew Lerch, and you will see the similarities right away. Except I think the Moxie is a bit longer in the blade, not much, just a bit. And for some reason, my four-finger grip feels less cramped on this one. I can still get it on the Endorser, but it feels less cramped on the Moxie. Pretty much the same blade shape. A forward finger choil that if you're pushing back against toward the hilt, you're going to be fine, but it's not a lot of room there, to be honest, before you get to the sharp part of that blade. But it's definitely an excellent sharpening ricasso. There's no question of that. Another Ken Onion design. The Crkt Shenanigan. Slight recurve. Ken Onion's typical organic shaped handle. This pistol grip, I find, it reminds me of my Griptilian. This pistol grip, it couldn't feel nicer in the hand. It's got no jimping on the spine, but it's got it on a raised thumb ramp. And even though this jimping is in plastic, it's sharply cut and therefore effective. This is a really good knife, liner lock with great action because of those bearings. It's really good action. You swear you're playing with a spring assist. And the last one, another light-duty gentleman's folder by Ken Onion. This is the Crkt Ripple. Now these come in a lot of flavors. This is the lesser expensive one. This is the aluminum handle. It's got this kind of fake highlighting on it that is meant to indicate wear. I don't really care for that. But the knife, you know, for what it is, its size, let's make no bones about it. It's a very thin blade, again with needle-like piercing, a crowned spine, a rounded spine, a sort of funny pocket clip, but the feel in the hand is good. Let me show you something about this pocket clip. If you look at it from this side, parts of it actually stick up beyond the frame. It's kind of funny that way. Maybe I can just shove it over, or maybe I can't. But there you go. There they are. Ken Onion here is well represented with the Ripple, with the Shenanigan, and with the Swindle. Matthew Lerch here, James Williams there. All right, there you go. 6 CRKTs. Pretty much all of them affordable. Actually, all of them are very nicely built. They all feel good in the hand. Otherwise, I would have gotten rid of them a long time ago. Take care, people. Have a great holiday. God bless you, and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.